before we go to the next topic, I wanted to quickly introduce Niji. Niji,
Niji
welcome to
Sidik.
the Pressure Print Podcast.
Thank you.
She's gonna be a contributor at the Pressure Print Podcast here. We're hoping we can have her every time when we have a show. Niji, do you want to say hi to the people and
I
tell them who you are?
I do. I do. Thank you first of all for a great introduction. I love that. That made me feel so welcome. I appreciate that. But hi everyone, my name is Niji, and I will be a part of the Pressure Point podcast from time to time. I may not be able to come on all the time, but I will be definitely a contributor behind the scenes and in front of the camera. I'm an actress. I'm a TV host. I'm a mom of three, producer, a
Wow.
writer. I do a lot. I'm a single mom of three. Did I do that? Did I
She
throw
does
that?
it all.
Did I throw that out there? Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
want to put that out there.
She does it all. She
No,
does it all.
I do.
Welcome,
I
welcome.
love what I
She
do.
said
So I'm.
single.
Yeah, there you go. Hello.
She had to put that out there. Single.
Capital, capital
Shoot your
S.
shot. Shoot your
Capital
shot. If you're watching the show,
Capital
shoot your
S.
shot.
There's a bunch of single father watching my show right now.
That's okay. I'll purse through.
That'd be a big African village combination.
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
As long as we can take care of it.
I know Haitian men got a lot. You
I
got
don't
three,
know.
they probably got four. That's seven. That's an African
Oh,
village.
That's
Lord
all
Jesus.
right. They gonna take care of us when they get old.
Oh, Jesus.
When we get old, they gonna take care of us.
You're not living in
Awesome.
Haiti.
No, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. Welcome. Welcome. Lulu, do you want to tell us a little bit about the next topic? You're on mute. Please unmute yourself.
All right.
Let's go. Mon
So
Dieu.
we did have tragedy that hit twice within a couple of days apart, where we lost actor Malcolm Warner and Hulk Hogan in the same week. And there's definitely some controversy as far as Hogan is concerned, and of course legacy as far as Malcolm is concerned. So we could go ahead and talk about that.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'll let the actress talk about the actor.
Aww.
Each Thursday night, he charmed his way into America's hearts, playing Bill Cosby's only son, the lovable Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show.
That part of my shirt?
Malcolm-Jamal Warner, just 13 when the show began.
Look at these sleeves. My arms are the same length. Wear out my sleeves. This collar's all crazy and its inside is too big. Maybe if you tucked it in a little more. It's tucked into my socks.
He would star as the well-meaning but mischievous son until he was 21.
I say chill, homeboy, in my house with Dr. J. So let's get busy till it comes this way. Doctor, let's take it to the bridge. Pap, 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 pap.
Oh, that brings
Awesome.
back so much memories,
many
so
good
much
memories.
childhood memories.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it brings, but
I
it's
know, man.
nostalgic, man. Like just kind of watching that takes
I
you
was
back
in
to.
Haiti
So you never saw it?
and the boondock. I was riding donkey.
What does that mean? Does that mean you never
There
saw
was
Bill
no TV.
Cosby?
There was
Where
no
I
TV.
That's what
was.
she's asking.
Oh.
Okay.
Go
That's
ahead,
not-
go ahead, Nija. I'm
As
sorry.
you were
You're
saying,
not. You're
Niji.
not sorry.
I'm bringing it
You're
back
not
to.
He is
sorry.
not
I'm
sorry.
getting in my.
We are truly feel
As you were
sorry
saying,
for you.
Niji.
as I was politely saying, no, but seriously, like it was really nostalgic. Just kind of takes you back to like those childhood memories, that good place, that good feeling. I ain't gonna lie, I had a crush on him though growing up. I was young, so he was
No,
like,
hey,
he's
you're not the
bigger
only
than
one.
me.
You're not the only one.
But
Huh?
it never grew old because he still remained a wholesome guy, like even into adulthood. I think for me though, hearing the tragedy that happened, my first instinct was, how could that happen? Like I was, man, my mind went all kind of places, from suicide to all kinds of stuff. And I'm not saying that's what happened, but my mind just kind of took me there. But when I heard he was 100 to 200 feet away from shore, all I could think about was riptides and how tragic that might have been. A diver, or I think someone, I don't know if it was a lifeguard, excuse me, that saw his daughter and rescued her. My heart goes out to him, his family, you know. I don't know, man. It's really sad. And then seeing his picture right there, oh my God, he was such a good
You still
guy.
have the
Handsome.
crush. Yeah,
He
you
was
understand.
such a good guy. A crush aside, he was really a down to earth and really good guy. He played an instrument. A lot of people didn't know he'd sing, and he would play the guitar, and he was really a wholesome guy. Like
Yeah.
really, and he was
Yeah.
talented as an actor, hands down.
And you know what I like about him is basically after the show, after the Bill Cosby show, you never heard this guy go into trouble for anything,
No
That's
right?
exactly
scandals.
what
No
I
He
was
had,
gonna
scandals.
say.
yeah, he had a couple of roles in different things,
Yeah.
right? But he always stayed, the good guy that we knew.
Yeah,
Because,
grounded.
one of the things that we lack, especially in the black community, is role models, right? So, and you know what happened with Bill Cosby. There's Michael Jackson, there's P. Diddy more recently, but this guy, you never heard anything bad about him, and that's one of the things I admire
Yeah.
about him. And now, when that happened to him, also, guess what? He was with his daughter, so his
Yeah.
family man, role model, right? Anyone want to chime in?
And I believe, you see, that's another thing. For some reason, as what you say is very important. You see, like guy like that, just like you said, black man. He was in the Cosby Show. He does his thing. You never heard. Actually, you know what? People would not even think that this exists. You know
Right.
why?
Right.
As a black man, you know why? Because he's not doing bad things.
He's doing
Yeah,
good things.
he's doing all good things.
The moment you're doing good things, let me tell you this, they do not want to project to the black man doing good things, especially when they know that you are popular.
Yeah.
Because automatically doing good things as a black man, if they show that you are popular, therefore, they advertise black men as good men with good moral character. So, and that's what I see myself. It takes a tragedy to talk about the men. And we know he's been in TV for a long time.
Yeah.
You understand? So my heart goes out to his family because at the end of the day, is to me, based on what I understand so far, is a great family man. He's a good guy. Hey, some people become famous for different reason, but him, he just take it for what it is, as a job. He does his thing. Once these things fade out, he did not do anything crazy to stay in the spotlight.
Yeah.
He went.
Yeah, so yeah,
And
people
live a
would do
small
crazy
life.
things. People would do crazy things because being a star, being famous, and having all this attention could be addictive. And people would do anything to stay relevant,
Yeah.
right?
dangerous.
Especially
very-
at such a young
Yeah.
age.
Yeah.
You're easily
It can be
influenced.
dangerous.
He was very wholesome.
Yeah.
Very wholesome kind of guy. When I would watch some of his posts or videos on Instagram or
Yeah.
wherever, he was such a down to earth family man. And I know you mentioned that he's been in a few things. He's been in many
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
he's
say
been.
over
That's one thing I was
20.
gonna
Oh
say.
yeah.
movies and sitcoms and shows and even live musical shows
Yes,
as
I
well.
was so
He was
shocked
a
when I saw that.
poet.
Yes.
I think he even did a Tiny Desk show.
Yes.
He did a Tiny Desk show where he was doing spoken word.
Yeah.
So
Such
he,
a good guy, man.
yeah. And then
God.
to hear the comment that Bill Cosby
You
said
can tell those two are artists.
But
after
wait, what happened? What Bill Cosby said?
when he heard his response was, it reminded him of the day that when he was shooting, when they were shooting filming
Bill
the
Cosby-
Cosby
the
Show,
Cosby
and he
Show.
got a phone call about his son being shot.
Because
He was while they were shooting, he received a phone call that I think his son was 27 years old. His name was Ennis.
Wow.
It was like a failed attempt robbery.
Oh wow.
So he received a phone call that his son was shot, and he was
And he
killed.
correlated it to that.
And he was so it's
Yeah.
like, this was my son too. So
But
that
it was
Wow.
though. How many years? You started at 13. all the
exactly,
way
and
up
that's the
to-
thing too. When you
know what I
watch these
mean?
kind of shows, you almost feel like they are really family.
They are. You're spending every day on set with these people.
Like
You're
you just
eating with them. You're spending 14 hours a day.
all day. So it's sad.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
that was very sad.
Want to add anything, Lulu?
Yeah, I definitely do want to add the fact that live, love, laugh, right? Because that morning when he woke up, he did not know that he was going to die.
Right.
Just like when we're passing by and we're seeing a car accident, the person passed away, they did not know as they were getting ready for work or for school that was going to be their
That was gonna be
last.
their
So
last.
we never know when our time comes, you know?
Yeah.
Just
But
Yeah.
one thing I
go
can
in.
say, man, once you rich, man, you better be careful, man. Once you rich, that's it. That's the thing game you don't play. Me, I don't even play soccer no more. Shit, forget that. I ain't going to no water for nobody. Knee high, baby. You know?
But
I
there was
don't,
a little
Yeah.
bit of controversy
I don't
behind
even
his
let a
death,
small
though.
fish pass
That's
by
what I'm
me.
saying.
There was a little
Same.
controversy too behind his death. People tried to make it. I mean, we're Americans. We love theories and
Yeah.
controversy
Social
and
media is
whatever.
crazy.
Social media, and they were saying like he's such a careful person. How could this have happened? How could you have
that's when I kick in.
drowned?
That's the
He's
suspicious
why I
so
was
careful.
saying- But
I think people may be overthinking it. You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
did.
you
I
know,
told
to
accident
the point
accident
where
happens.
Black people can't
mother
die.
Current.
saying that
That kills a lot. That kills a
she
lot
won't
of
have
people.
a funeral for him unless she gets the final answer as to what really happened.
But how's she
and
gonna ever know that? Come on, we're talking
We're
about
never
whole
gonna
body of
know.
water.
So,
Like,
I-
Okay,
and
but
I-
guess what? But it's not
grief-
listen, again, like I said, man, people in this world now are so freaking twisted,
No, but
man.
it's not even that though. It's grief.
It's
Grief will make you
unbelievable.
do.
No, I get it.
Grief will make you do things,
You know?
and
Yeah, that's true.
No,
you know what I'm
that's true,
saying.
though.
It's
That's
like
true.
that's your son,
Yeah.
right? And you're like, no, there's no way he's
Me,
gone.
right?
But then if you
So-
have someone like my grandmother who believes in God and understands that, everyone has a clock. We all have a clock. Like,
have a clock.
we all have a clock and everything happens for a reason and
Yeah.
God makes
Yeah.
no mistakes. And
Some
although
come
we don't
sooner
wanna-
than later,
we
yeah.
don't want
Sooner
that,
than
you know what I
later.
mean? But it's going to happen.
Just like
that. Yeah,
just
go
like the
ahead.
Hulk. I mean, the Hulk was an American icon. His was a
Yeah.
little bit later, but some may say too soon too, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I remember
Look at
growing
Kobe.
up. Unlike Rothschild, I grew up in Haiti, but I had a TV, right?
Oh, you was one of the rich
Wrestling-
Haitians.
And some kind
Oh, you
of
was a rich
cable.
Haitian.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
okay,
That was a
people.
rich
That was a
Haitian.
rich Haitian.
You should
Yeah,
have been
Okay,
going to
okay.
his
that,
house.
that was a mulattoes.
You guys,
know?
you should have been watching TV with him.
Yeah.
How about that?
Okay.
That was-
yeah,
what
hey,
I
we,
call
should,
the Afro
we didn't know each
Ah.
other back then, but he
Yeah.
would have been welcome to come to my house and watch wrestling. I love that stuff. And this guy was an absolute monster when it came to being
What?
on stage, right?
Yeah.
And he had a huge impact on a lot of kids, on a lot of people in general.
Yeah.
And then later on, you got to see a softer side of him. I remember, was it on MTV? He had a show. I
Yeah,
can't
because
remember.
his daughter,
With his
he
daughter,
was like,
yeah,
they
Yeah,
were
I
filming
remember
his
Brooke.
family and all
Yeah,
that.
his
Yeah,
daughter's name was Brooke, right?
yeah.
And then I maybe it was an or I can't remember which network it was, right? And you saw him, you got the opportunity to see him as a father, his daughter going out. I remember, being younger, watching this thing, his daughter going out, him, asking questions, being the dad that he is. But it's really sad also to
like
see him
53,
go.
right?
Really sad to see him go.
He's
No,
53.
Oh, he has to be older.
70.
Definitely
Yeah.
a child.
How old is he? How old is
He
he?
was 72, I think.
71?
No, I'm talking
71 or
about him.
72?
Yes.
Hulk Hogan.
No, not Hulk Hogan. I'm still on the black guy.
54,
Talking about
54.
Malcolm.
Yeah, Malcolm, man, 54. 53, right? 53.
54.
something like that.
Yo, no, I think it's 53 because I said, yo, this freaking guy young.
Yeah, he looks good.
The guy died
55.
young.
He was born in 1970. So 70, 2025, right? 55.
No,
Yeah,
he's
it
not
is.
55.
He was 54.
Yeah, but
He
Lulu, you
passed
were gonna
away
say?
at 54.
Yeah, Lulu, go ahead.
Yeah, so Hogan, I think as a child, I loved him. I love watching
Me
him.
too.
Wrestling, yeah.
Yeah.
He helped make professional wrestling into a global phenomenon. He was amazing. Rose to fame in the 1980s, etc. Until the tape leaked,
What tape?
right?
Girl,
The tape
you don't know about the sex
audio
tape?
revealing where
Ooh.
Hogan was making racist remarks,
During
and
the
that's
sex
what
tape.
led him to be
During
fined
the
by
sex tape.
WWE.
Oh.
Practically, his daughter was dating a black guy, and he said the N word multiple times. And was practically like, "Look, if you're gonna be doing a black guy, you might as well do it with money. Like you just, like." And he said, "I'm racist to a certain point, to a certain degree. Like I am
yeah,
racist."
Yeah.
When that came out, that just ruined all the good memories that I had. And
lost
he did
his contract,
apologize
yeah,
and
he
all of
did.
that, but
Yeah.
when I heard that he passed away, I mean that was like
Yeah.
the first thing that came to my head.
Yeah,
Like the
being
imperfect
racist.
human that I am.
Being racist come with a price.
It's crazy because I
I
didn't
mean,
hear. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, not like excuse, but everybody's overprotective when they come to their kids.
Yeah.
The same way
Come on,
grief
bro.
make
Not
people
come
do
with, come
stupid
with,
things.
come on, not come with, not
Hold
when
on.
it come with race. I understand if
Hold
it's a
on.
black bum, I can understand.
I'm
If
not-
you- if
I'm
you,
not
if
saying-
if my kid
black
listen,
bum.
if it's a
But
black
maybe
bum,
that's what it
okay.
was. Maybe that's
If
what it
it's a
was.
white bum, it's
Listen,
okay.
listen
But
to- listen to what-
racist, no, racist come with a price, like I said.
listen
Look
to
at
what I'm
Sarah
trying.
Palin.
Hey,
Oh Lord,
listen to what
this
I'm
man
trying to
throwing
explain
everybody's
here.
name out there.
I'm not saying he is or he's not, but all I'm saying is sometimes.
What do you mean he said that? He
Well,
said that he was
yeah,
racist. What are
but
you talking about?
listen, listen,
Let him finish his thought.
listen. The guy. I mean, I watched a story, but it wasn't about him. He was about what's the name of that guy? Mark Manaman, the guy who owned that the whole
Wrestling.
Western.
WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
guy, that
Yeah.
guy,
Oh my
right?
God, what's
And I mean,
McMahon?
the guy was around like,
Is it?
other
Is it
black
McMahon?
guy and, wrestling and all that
Not Eddie
crap. I'm not
McMahon
saying
though.
he's not. He can say whatever he wants. He is. If he says he is, he is. But I do believe when it comes to people's family, people's daughter, they're always gonna be
Yeah, but look at him
Or
right now.
overreacting over
maybe
to,
he
His
wasn't
to
position.
Hey,
maybe he
make it
wasn't
worse. That's why he became a
racist.
Republican.
He endorsed. He
What are we
endorsed
talking
Trump.
about?
He openly endorsed Trump. Yes, he did.
Endorsing Trump doesn't mean that you're racist.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
well,
That's Trump.
well, that could be a part of it
That's
Son,
too.
part of it.
I'll take a drink to that.
There's a part that can be
I hear you.
denied.
I hear you.
We need to pay attention to what he said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's focus.
We're not.
No,
We're,
I'm
this is
not saying
not.
he's not.
We're not alleged. This is not allegations or like we're guessing here. He said,
He said it.
"I am
Racist to
racist."
a point.
Right?
When
To a
it comes
point.
to,
To a point. No.
That's what he said. I'm racist
he
to a
said,
point.
well, he said to a point.
Yeah.
I am racist
When
to a
what's
he's
the point?
racist when it's convenient
Me-
for
What's the
him.
point? His
No,
kids.
but what I'm saying is he got no problem with it until
It deals
the
with his
end of
kids.
his family,
I
his
mean,
daughter or
I
something
can
like
understand
that.
the guy when you see a huge freaking black guy banging your daughter. Listen.
But listen, on
I
this,
mean, like,
the
come
thing
on.
is though, but on this sex tape though,
Come
on this,
on.
on this tape that was leaked when he was making all these racist rants, he used the N word with the hard R at the end. That's a racist. I'm sorry to say.
No, he says a racist. There's no
And
now you
not
see the
just one
difference.
time. He said it multiple.
Now you see the
times.
difference between the two people. You see how people leave their legacy behind. All these things we're talking, we're not even putting no sympathy behind the guy, anything like that. We're just talking about his shitty moment as a racist bastard.
All right.
Right?
No,
Well,
but you're right though. He is leaving behind a whole family. So
Yeah.
condolences
You
to
understand?
the family. But
How if the
again-
family is not racist?
But again,
Well-
you leave your mark on this world. You leave that impression on
Obviously,
this
his
world.
daughter's
That
not
is what
racist.
you.
She was
that's
dating
the
a black
black-
man.
That is the choice you made to leave
that's
the
correct.
world.
That's
right?
her-
So that's one of the questions I always ask. What is the legacy that you want to leave on this
behind.
earth, right? Or to your
His
kids?
Well,
legacy was really
mean, if
good until that moment,
Yeah.
Like you said, we're not being insensitive. He
Yeah.
passed away, condolences to his
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
But he
the
was
way
a
he
racist.
talking about
At the end of the day, he was a
He
racist.
apologized that he denied being a racist. He was interviewed and he apologized
Oh,
and
did
he
he?
denied.
Of
yes.
course, you lose your
He
freaking
denied-
contract. You're losing money. Of course, you're gonna apologize. But let me tell you this: only true person in the family is not racist is the daughter because she's still banging black men. That's it.
Well,
It's
listen, but
proving.
when we talk about
Well, she was
when we
picking
talk
the right
about the
one,
legacy,
and
the
I
legacy is
tell you like that, she
gonna
wanted
mean
some
different
melanin in her
different
life.
things for different people, right? Obviously, we are here on the podcast as a group of Black people, and obviously, we are much more sensitive to that particular conversation or what happened, right? If we're a podcast of a group of white people, we would be talking about his legacy differently, right?
I agree.
So we might be a little more touched about what he said because of who we are, but his legacy in the world and legacy for Americans in general will be perceived differently by many different people, right?
I
Well,
agree.
hey, that's the reason why they say, you know what? Be careful what you do in this life.
I don't think it's because we're
mean,
a
I
black
don't care,
panel
Pig, right.
that we would see it that way. I think a white panel would also see it that way. If
Nah, a
they
white
are-
panel would
if-
never bring the racist part.
What are you? There are some
Nah.
that would.
Nah.
No. There are some that
Nah,
would.
Let me tell you this.
Because
Back in
what
the
he did-
days,
what was said was kind of it was disgusting to me. That's disgusting. If
back
you're
in the
not-
day, they would
if
have
you're not a
never bring him
racist-
into any campaign. That's
Well-
what I'm telling you. The downgrading of the
Politics
of the
Morality.
morality here.
Yeah.
You see, back in the days, the moment listen, when I first came to this country in 1990, I see like people lose their public servant job for any little negativity. You out. As a matter of fact, you don't even wait for people to say, you know what, you have to resign. Automatically, you know that's gonna come out. You're already resigning. But now it's different. People do whatever the hell they want. This is why I know, babe. This is why I know this country is going down, baby. Because let
Well,
me
no,
tell you
and
this:
it,
when
but
you go to a
Anderson,
certain level of
And
morality, it's not there. It's that low. Let me tell you this: people gonna pay the consequences.
well, he still won a case even after this happened. He won a $115 million case against some media company for releasing that sex tape. Although he was doing racial slurs and all that on that tape,
But the world
but
would
the
not
fact
have
that
known had they released
had they
it. So I
not
get why he
released it,
sued. I get it.
so he sued
I
and he
get it.
still won $115 million.
Deservedly so.
But that doesn't matter. But now the
For-
problem, see,
for-
that's the whole thing. The problem
Deservedly
is,
so.
the problem is, he did not want people to know that he was a racist.
Right, he didn't want people to
No,
know
he
that.
didn't know.
That's
he
it.
didn't want to know. He didn't know it was gonna come out. That's what happened.
You know.
Mhm.
So
And mind
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
apparently it's the day that he made that comment 10 years ago is the day that he passed.
You're kidding me.
It
Oh,
happened
boy, everybody
in
connected to, like,
2015,
some type of,
July
like-
24
What happened?
is the day that
What does that mean? You say
video-
that?
No, but that's really ironic. Like,
Apparently,
that's-
some
Don't
TikTok
bring some
lady
Haitian
said.
shit on me now.
Apparently, some TikTok lady said the ancestors was
Oh my
talking.
God! I'm telling you, black people, man.
The
They
ans-
Hold on, let's do the things real
Yeah.
quick, okay? Hold on now, hold on.
All right, guys. All right. How about we move on?
Yes.
You know
Okay, I'm
what?
sorry,
Let's
but
move on to the next
May he
topic.
rest in peace. That's
Yeah,
sad.
okay.
It's still
Yeah.
sad because I loved Hulk Hogan.
I
ain't gonna
did love
lie.
Hulk Hogan, too.
We watched him every
I did.
Monday and Thursday. Monday
I
Night
know
Raw,
that's Girl, come on now.
Thursday Night SmackDown.
yeah.
Okay.
But you know what she
All
got?
right,
You
well,
know, you know, black or white, right?
Go ahead. I'm ready to move
Anyway,
on.
next one.
Your
Okay, yeah.
spirit don't have no
Alright.
color.
Boy, bad.
I'm ready to move
All
on
right,
now.
Rochelle. Rochelle, we got it. We got it. Lulu, what's next? Are we gonna talking about?
Right.
Yeah.